Hey preschoolers, this is Miss Dhelice. I'm back again wearing my Spider-Man shirt because we are celebrating heroes, store workers, doctors, nurses, anybody that's essential that has to be at work right now. We are thinking about you guys, so we know you're superheroes. I came to tell a story. I'm going to tell Jack and the Beanstalk. And I don't remember who I picked for certain stories before, so I apologize. But I'm trying to add everybody, but I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. So just be patient. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Connor. And his mom, Jasmine, decided that he needed to go out and sell the cow. They had no money, they had no food. Connor did not want to sell his cow. Oh, he was so sad. But he went walking and a singing and a walking and a singing and a walking and a singing and a walking and a singing. And there was a guy named Jackson there. And Jackson's like, hey, what's wrong? And Connor said, I have to sell my cow. We don't have any food and we don't have any money. And Jackson said, you don't have to sell the cow. I'll give you these magic beans. And Connor said, but my mom said we need money. We don't have any food. We don't have any money. And Jackson said, don't worry about it. I'll take care of your cow. You take these magic beans. So Connor took the magic beans and he went back home. His mom, Jasmine, when he got back, she said, Connor! Connor said, huh? Jasmine said, Connor! Jasmine said, and Connor said, huh? Jasmine said, how much money did you get for the cow? And Connor said, um, um, and Jasmine said, Connor, how much money did you get for the cow? He said, I didn't get any money. I got these magic beans. Jasmine looked at the beans and she said, Connor, we don't have any food. We don't have any money. Go to your room. And she threw it out the window and told him to go to his room. So Connor went to his room and he cried. He cried so much he fell asleep. The next morning, he looked out the window, he rubbed his eyes, and he stretched. He rubbed his eyes again, and he stretched. When he looked out the window, he called out, Mom! And his mom came running. What? What's wrong, Connor? And he said, look out the window. She looked out the window, she said, is that a beanstalk? Connor said, yes. She looked at him and she said, Connor, do not climb up that beanstalk. Connor crossed his fingers like this, put his hands behind his back, and he said, okay, Mom. So Jasmine went to go get ready for work. Before she left, she said, Connor, do not climb up that beanstalk. Connor crossed his fingers again, put his hands behind his back, and he said, okay, Mom. As soon as Jasmine left for work, Connor jumped out the window and started climbing up the beanstalk, climbing up the beanstalk, climbing up the beanstalk, climbing up the beanstalk. He got all the way to the top and he saw this humongous castle. Oh, he couldn't wait to get inside. So he went inside the castle and he saw this golden goose sitting on top of the counter named Noah. And Noah, he went to grab him and Noah started singing, I love you, I love you, I love you. Connor ran and hid behind the table. Out of the kitchen came the kitchen cook named Colson. Colson said, stop singing that song. So all of a sudden there was a loud bump on the ground. Boom, 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 boom. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. It was Carlos. And the kitchen cook Colson said, it's just your food. Sit down and eat. So Carlos sat down and started to eat. Then he turned to his golden goose Noah and said, sing me a song, my golden goose. And Noah started singing, I love you, I love you, I love you. And Carlos kept eating and eating and eating and eating until he fell asleep. As soon as Connor saw him fall asleep, he went to jump on top of the table to get the golden goose. The golden goose laid a golden egg, and Connor grabbed the golden egg, ran out the door, and climbed down the beanstalk. When his mom, Jasmine, came home, she said, "Connor, what did you do today?" And Connor said, And Jasmine said, "Connor, what did you do today?" He said, "I just played in the backyard." "Did he really play in the backyard?" And she said, "Well, I found this golden egg in the backyard." Jasmine looked at the egg and she said, "You found a golden egg in our backyard? We're rich! We're rich! We're rich!" So they went to the store. They bought all the food they wanted, all the snacks, all the toys, some new clothes, and a new bike. So the next day, Jasmine woke up and she said, "Connor, do not climb up that beanstalk." Connor crossed his fingers again, put his hands behind his back, and he said, "Okay, Mom." Then, before she left for work, she said, "Connor, do not climb up that beanstalk." Connor crossed his fingers again, put his hands behind his back, and he said, "Okay, Mom." As soon as Jasmine left for work, Connor jumped out the window and started climbing up the beanstalk, climbing up the beanstalk, climbing up the beanstalk, climbing up the beanstalk, and he got all the way to the top. He got inside and he wanted to grab that golden goose again. Golden. So he went to grab the golden goose and Noah started singing, "I love you, I love you, I love you." So he ran and hid behind the table. Out of the kitchen, Colson came and said, "Stop singing that song." Then there was a loud thump on the ground. Boom, 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 boom. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. It was Carlos, and the kitchen cook Colson said, "It's just your food. Sit down and eat." So Carlos sat down to start eating. He turned to this golden goose again and said, "Sing me a song." And Noah started singing, "I love you, I love you, I love you." And Carlos kept eating and eating and eating and eating until he fell fast asleep. He was sleeping so hard, Connor jumped on the table, grabbed the golden goose, and started running. And then all of a sudden, the golden goose started singing, "I love you, I love you, I love you." Carlos heard the golden goose and woke up and started running behind them. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Carlos started running faster. He got to the beanstalk, climbed down, and got his axe and started chopping. Chop, 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 chop. And then he saw the giant coming, and he started chopping faster. Chop, 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 chop. And then Connor yelled out, "Timber!" And the beanstalk fell. When Jasmine came home, she said, "Connor, what happened to the beanstalk?" And Connor said, "I have to tell the truth." And his mom said, "What happened?" He said, "Yesterday I climbed up the beanstalk." And Jasmine said, "What? You climbed up the beanstalk after I told you not to climb the beanstalk?" He said, "Yes, that's how I got the golden egg." His mom said, "I can't believe you, Connor." And Connor said, "And today I climbed up the beanstalk." And she said, "What? Connor, you climbed up the beanstalk 2 times?" And he said, "Yes, but I got this golden goose." Jasmine looked at the golden goose and she said, "We're rich, we're rich, we're rich." I hope you enjoyed that story. That's like my favorite story to tell. But make sure you make a commitment today. Make sure you listen to your moms and dads. Make sure you get super smart, and let me know who gets double triples. Whoever's eating their vegetables today or their fruit, I know they're gonna get sparkly eyes. Let me see them. If you take a picture, make sure I see it, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow.